Hi everybody, welcome to our final episode about toxic compromises. My name is Tim Schneider with Aegis Learning, and this is Leading Edge. Now, leading up to this, we have talked about a lot of toxic compromises. Most of them are related to the workplace and things like that, but today is a really personal one, and that is that toxic compromise of procrastination. I'll look at it later. I'll look into it later. You know what? I'll set that aside and I'll read that later. Maybe it'll perk some interest and I'll do something about it then. I got to tell you, that kicking the can down the road, that procrastinating and pushing stuff off, well, I tell you what, there is a lot of toxicity, very personal toxicity associated with that. The first thing that is at risk here is you are risking huge amounts of missed opportunity. If I look at this and go, oh, that's kind of a cool idea, maybe I can execute that, maybe I can add that to one of our training programs, I'll look into that later. And man, I tell you what, if I don't do it or move it into some type of action mode now, or at least plan for some action in a reasonably short period of time, I could lose that opportunity. Somebody else could add that to their training program. I could miss the boat on some key skill that could really, really help somebody out unless I really added that and worked on that. Similarly to you, an opportunity comes to you and you look at it and go, man, I would be really good at that. I'll look at that another time. Maybe when I'm less busy, or maybe when I'm, not so many things going on around the house. You and I both know those times don't happen. You have to, at least at a minimum, plan for some action now. Say, look, I cannot do it right at this moment in time, but Monday I can take a look at this, tear this apart, apply for this, see what it's all about, do all that stuff. At a minimum, plan for the execution. If at all possible, execute on it now while it's fresh. Holding on to it, aging it, isn't going to change the degree, and in fact, you're risking losing that opportunity. I've known people that wanted to open a business, and they have a business idea, and in fact they had a pretty good business plan, but as they procrastinated it and in some cases overthought it, the opportunity left, the location left. Other people opened similar businesses and they'd now be in a very different competitive kind of market, but it was that procrastination that killed that opportunity. If it presents itself, don't kick it down the road. Do something to execute it now. That's a real toxic compromise, and it's one that we make with ourselves all the time. So I hope you have a great week. I hope you enjoyed this series on toxic compromises, and I hope you are looking forward to a brand new series that will start next week. I hope you have a great week, everybody. Thanks so much for watching.